I swear by the Almighty God that the evidence I shall give before this court touching on the matter in question shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Your Honor, I'm number 240037, Inspector Moses Adedi from DCI Headquarters, Investigations Bureau, General Investigations Unit.
Look at the second paragraph of your affidavit.
Is it an affidavit, really?
It's a report. What?
Yeah. Okay.
You have looked at it?
Yes.
Read the first paragraph, the analysis.
The analysis pointed out that it was a SIM swap, phone change, and unauthorized access.
I'm more interested on the phone change.
Yes.
Kindly confirm that the phone is still with, it was at that time in the hands of the iPhone.
Yes. The first IMEI that is
We're
believed.
talking about the email, the phone change.
Yes.
The phone means the handset.
The handset.
And confirm that that handset has never moved away from the police. The iPhone.
The handset is still in custody of the poor.
And currently the handset is in the hands of the DCI.
Not the DCI. It is still under a poor.
And therefore the phone has not been changed.
What was changed is the SIM card.
That's
not
what I'm
the
saying,
phone.
yeah.
Yes.
I'm only interested in that word, phone change.
Yeah.
We agree that that is not true, that the phone has been changed.
Your Honor, as I
The
indicated,
SIM has, several things have been done to the SIM card. But in terms of the phone has not been changed.
the phone, Your Honor, was changed. And that's why we have several emails. And when I refer to an email, I refer to a device. So there are 3 devices that have been used between the 3 days.
A phone has how many devices? A phone.
A phone is only one device.
This is a phone.
That is a phone.
True.
Yes.
And this phone that belongs to OCS
Yes.
has never been changed.
It has been changed because, and
The software might have been changed, but the handset has never been changed. I want us to be clear. Is the phone a handset?
Your Honor, let us be clear on this.
Yes.
When you want to identify a handset,
Yes.
you identify that handset using an email number.
Yes.
And that's why I indicated in my submissions that between 15th and 17th, there were 3 devices, meaning that we can see 3 emails which are different. Now, the first email and the SIM card, that is the IMSI number, belongs to, it was the one that was being used by Taalam. Now, the subsequent devices and the IMSI, that is the SIM card device, was being used by that other person.
Question is so simple.
Yes.
Has the handset been changed?
Yes.
The handset.
Yes.
Probably, Your Honor, I don't understand what the officer is saying. The handset is this physical gadget.
Yes, the physical gadget.
Has it been changed?
The one that was seized from Taalam is still with IPOA.
That is all I wanted you to confirm to the court, that the handset that was taken from Taalam
Yes.
is still safely
Yes.
in the hands of government.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Let's go to page 2, paragraph 5.
Under the findings?
From the analysis of the M-Pesa account. You're there?
Yes.
And you finish by saying in the second last paragraph sentence that some overdrafts from different online money lending platforms.
Yes.
So there was, you confirmed, there were withdrawals.
Yes, Your Honor.
But the withdrawals, according to you, are from different locations.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. The next paragraph, you have identified the prime suspect,
Yes, Your Honor.
but you have not described who that person is. Is he an IPOA officer? You have selectively failed to disclose who this person is.
Your Honor, the reason why we have not decided to disclose the suspect at this particular moment, because we have already arrested one person,
Okay.
and he was brought before court yesterday, and that is the person we are referring to as the suspect. And we are still, because we believe the suspect has other accomplices,
Okay.
and we also don't want to give out.
Jeopardize.
Yes,
But you have given the name.
yes.
Thank you. You have, in the next paragraph, you arrested this person with how many mobile phones
3 mobile phones, Your Honor.
and
29 used SIM cards and
Yes.
13 unused.
out of curiosity for the benefit of the court and the public, do you understand the process of registration of mobile lines? That's a general question, not a DCI question. Who are supposed to record a statement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Roughly, you have said investigations are going on. Look at the last paragraph.
Yes, Your Honor.
For how long do you think the investigations will be complete?
It will not take, basically not more than 2 weeks.
Basically. You know, that's all for the witness.
Okay, thank you.
And on behalf of the complainant, we appreciate the effort the DCI has done.
Definitely.
So far.
We allowed them for that. So with those, the information that we have, can we now have this file closed?
Yes, sir. The application will be made. Miscellaneous number 23,
Let them
24,
make it.
2025. Should now be marked as closed. As indicated by the IO, there is another miscellaneous application that is active before court. The application to have this one, please.
Okay. And Mr. Omari, where is Mr. Kangai? Your co.
It is in another.
Oh, it's another. Okay,
It's
okay.
in another.
Okay.
It's ably represented.
All right. So any reaction to?
Now we object to this miscellaneous application being closed. It is out of this miscellaneous application and the timeline set by this court that the state has done what it has done. The proceedings in this matter are not in miscellaneous criminal application number E2723 2025. The state has confirmed it is still doing investigations. The investigation should be reported to the court that ordered those investigations. up to the time the state appears before this court and says that the investigations are complete, then that is when this file should be closed. We cannot appear in the other file to pursue the same justice that the OCS is pursuing here. You remember at one time when we were before you, the state was contemplating to transfer this matter to the High Court in Kibera in a murder trial. And we vehemently objected to that line. You have the file jurisdiction over this matter. I have instructions that if the state wants 14 days, it can be granted. And if it comes that they have completed their investigations, then the file will be closed. This is an investigative court. The first complaint was raised of that phone misuse before this court. And therefore the court cannot cede ground to another court. Neither can this file be transferred to the other court. You have not heard the state provide any form of prejudice. The state is going to face. If the file remains alive until the DCI confirms that they have now completed their investigations. And it is our humble prayer that the application to close the file is premature. This is a matter of great public interest. The DCI should be given time to get into the root cause of this matter. May the court reject that application and grant the DCI the 14 days they have sought.
They have not sought 14 days.
I asked him for how long.
Okay.
It was very cleverly asked. The DCI has indicated they need 14 days. And the respondent, the OCS Taalam, has no objection to that. That's all.
Maybe respond. I'm telling you, my friend here, Mr. Bail, that anakwanga tu kichwa ngumu. On a light note. But on a serious note, in response, miscellaneous criminal application E2234 of 2025 before you was for the purposes of seeking custodial orders of Mr. Taalam. and the custodial orders were in respect of continuing investigations against Mr. Taalam. Every miscellaneous criminal application file serves a particular purpose. That purpose was to grant us time to investigate Mr. Taalam and make a determination whether or not an offense has been established on the basis of which criminal charges could ensue. Those charges have ensued in the form of a murder trial before the High Court of Kenya in Kibera. And to that extent, the purpose for the criminal miscellaneous application is served, and that application is moot. It has served its purpose. Number two, the suggestion being given by my learned friend Mr. Omari is against, or rather contrary to, the Constitution. There is a miscellaneous criminal application E2723 which entails investigations in respect of which Mr. Taalam is now the complainant. And those investigations are in respect of the irregular and or illegal swap of the phone. The leave and or order to allow the detention continuing of the suspect in that matter was given by your learned brother, Honorable Mugo. Sister. I don't know why I assume the Mugos are all. My apologies.
Yes.
Your sister, Honorable Mugo. Both this court and Honorable Mugo are what the Constitution calls subordinate courts. And to that extent, while we acknowledge that this court is senior to the other court, this court has no supervisory jurisdiction over that court. You cannot supervise that other court. So that from, again, a commonsensical approach, whatever the investigators are going to recover or avail as a result of that phone should be presented before Honorable Mugo. If they were also to be presented before this court would be supervising that other court. So that the application to continue opening this application, application file is unnecessary in the circumstances. Because the suggestion by Mr. Omari that you should leave this file open to allow the DCI continue with the investigations. It appears that he's suggesting that the only way the DCI can continue with the investigations is when this file is open. That is not correct. The investigations in respect of the phone swap are pending before your sister, the Honorable Mugo. So there will, in fact, while he accuses the state of not giving the prejudice we would suffer, it is them that should give us the prejudice they're going to suffer if these investigations are done before a similar competent court in Honorable Mugo. In those very many words, I think I needed not say those many words. This file is going to clog this court, which already has very many files already. The most logical thing to do is to close this file.
Counsel, the court has not complained of backlog.
It is common knowledge that our courts are suffering from. So, Your Honor, to avoid the backlog and to also avoid a situation where the investigations in respect of swap should be considered by two courts, there is no loss. In fact, Mr. Omari, we welcome Mr. Omari to appear on 28th.
I will be there.
Before Honorable Mugo. So because he will be there,
That
we have an extra reason to close the file. Thank you, Your Honor.
And could the officer be discharged instead of seated there?
I think let me just make a few observations in the form of also direction. You will appreciate the effort, yeah? And most of the time we don't applaud the DCI, but most of the time they do a commendable job, yeah? So we wish to appreciate them for that swift and very comprehensive report on the investigation in relation to the complaint by your client, the respondent's hearing. Further, as stated by Mr. Owiti, the substratum of this application before us was on the detention continuing. Yeah, that has been spent, or rather, let me borrow from Mr. Owiti's mute, by virtue of the respondent hearing being charged with the offence of murder before the Kibera High Court. What was left was on the complaint by Mr. Taalam, which complaint the IO has addressed us that the same has been filed before court number 7, before Honorable Mugo Adedi, and I have no doubt as the capability of that court, and nothing stops you from appearing before that court. I think proceeding with this matter will be an academic exercise, with no really plausible purpose. So to avoid this duplicity, let's have the other court, since it has ceased with the matter, a suspect is already in custody. The IO has indicated that they are yet to arrest his accomplices. So let's leave it to that court. And also there's indication, probably it will also crystallize into a charge. So let's close this file at the moment, and your client interests will be pursued also in the other court.
Much good.
So this file is marked as closed, and I thank you, Counsel.
Much. Have a good day.
Okay, good day.